my name is Miguel, and thanks very much for tuning into my video today. So the main tip I'll be giving you guys is essentially for maintenance, preparing for a shoot, but in particular making sure that you do have cards in terms of your memory cards. So essentially, when you go out to a shoot, such as when you have an event or anything you want to go for, in terms of preparation, do make sure your gear are clean. This means getting like a cloth, lid-free cloth for example, and just placing and taking out say the lens, taking it off from the actual camera itself, giving it a good wipe. Make sure you do give the contact points a good wipe. It just helps ensure that all the contact points, when the lens does attach to the camera, that everything is nice and secure. You'd be surprised, and I have encountered many errors so many times where basically sometimes during shoots, for example, in the previous past, that I haven't really given my equipment a clean, and essentially it has given me errors in the past. Believe me, you don't want that to happen, and I'm just giving you guys a heads up. It's just part of general maintenance, part of general care for your equipment. Make sure it is clean, particularly also with your camera lenses. To make sure before you go out on your shoot, give your lenses a good wipe. This helps ensure any dust, any mildew, anything like that isn't on the lens itself, and ensures for nice, sharp, clean images. The last thing you want is to come back, do some editing on your computer, for example, and find that you've got a little speck of dust here and there. Believe me, it's happened to me a lot of times. So just keep note of that and just make sure that that's not there. As a general heads up as well, before any shoot, just do write down exactly what you need. Memory cards, batteries, tripods, just anything, even the smallest things, such as your wallet or drink bottle, anything you may need like that. This just helps ensure that you're a lot more organized before you do a shoot. For example, I did a shoot recently for a music video with a friend of mine. So with the checklist, it just helps me ensure that in terms of what I'm packing, that I do have everything checked off. I normally load things in the car, so before I did put stuff in the car, I made one list in terms of putting it in the bag, and then actually checked it off again when I was literally at the car. Because the last thing you want to do is be at the location and be checking then. It's not the right time. So at least when you're still at your studio, you're still able to have a good thorough checklist of it before you actually head to that place. There's no going back, especially if your venue or wherever it is you're shooting is just far away. It's just not convenient. The other good thing to watch out for as well, with your memory cards, make sure you do format them before you go for a shoot. There's nothing more important than having a good clean memory card. Do it 2 to 3 times. The actually recommended is formatting it 3 times for a shoot. This helps minimize in terms of any corruption that happens on the card. Personally, I use SanDisk. I haven't had any problems. I love the cards, they're really fast. The class 10 that I use now, and if you're doing, you get the fastest cards you can. So I just quickly mention, in terms of card type, the extreme speed of card is really great. It's just really fast. So use that. That way you have no problems, in terms of the camera trying to write to the card, because the read-write speed is just super fast. So as I was mentioning, with regards to the formatting of your memory card, make sure you do it at least 3 times to minimize any corruption on the card. It's up to you which brand you want to use, but my preference is pretty much SanDisk. Now just bear in mind, when I say format, I don't mean just do it a plain delete on the camera, going to the menu in the settings, hitting erase and erase all photos. I mean literally going to the menu and doing an actual format. So find it out where that is on your camera. It depends from camera to camera, but definitely go into the actual memory card and literally click format and format that card. Of course, before you do that, just make sure all the data from the card is taken off, because this will wipe everything and there's no way to get it back, unless you do some data recovery or something. Definitely save the data first to avoid that data loss. So there you go guys, thanks again for tuning in to my quick tip on basically maintenance and formatting of your cards. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me a message, or feel free to leave comments in the sections below. And yeah, I'm more than happy to make any videos as well on any tips or anything you just want to know camera wise. I'm here to help, and happy shooting. So please visit my website at www.ilaganphotography.com. So just keep in mind as well, I am offering coaching as well and one-on-one personal workshops. So if you do need any help in terms of knowing how to take photos, say for events, portraits, anything at all, please feel free to give me a message or flick me an email. Details will be in the links below. I look forward to teaching you, helping you a lot, and having fun learning photography. I look forward to it, and happy shooting. Hope to see you soon.